got a hater, and it is Marco Rubio, indicating a major shift from Joe Biden's cautious approach. The U.S. President-elect Donald Trump earlier nominated Senator Marco Rubio to be his Secretary of State, and this could become a nightmare for China. Now, Rubio, a Cuban-American senator from Florida, has long been one of the most vocal critics of Beijing. He considers China a direct threat to U.S. interests, and that's a perspective Trump seems to embrace. Now, Biden's strategy has been to manage competition, keeping tensions in check so far. But Republicans, including Trump and Rubio, argue that this strategy is too soft.
Recent announcement of the senior officials that Trump has made will make it very difficult for the US and China to maintain a very good relationship at the working level.
So what's at stake here? Now, Rubio has made no secret of his belief that China is an enemy of the United States. From human rights abuses in Xinjiang to Beijing's crackdown on Hong Kong to its growing military presence in the South China Sea, Rubio has been outspoken on all of these issues. He even sponsored a Uyghur Forced Labor Prevention Act, aiming to prevent the import of Chinese goods made with forced labor. Another factor here is Taiwan. Now, Rubio's staunch support for the self-ruled island, which China views as a part of its own territory, is another key piece of his strategy. Taiwan's President Ching-te even recently praised Rubio for his tireless efforts to defend freedom and human rights globally. Moreover, Rubio has been a strong advocate for Hong Kong's pro-democracy movement, even facing sanctions from Beijing for his support.
If people like Marcus Rubio is confirmed as the Secretary of State for the United States, then it will pose a significant challenge for China, not least because China will have to lift its sanctions against Rubio. Otherwise, they cannot talk to the US Secretary of State, which is simply not an acceptable situation for either country to be in. But even if they are able to do that, conversations between Rubio and Wang Yi are not going to be easy. And here we are not just looking at one single senior US official at the working level engaging with China. We have a whole range of other appointments, whether we're talking about on the trade side, with Robert Lighthizer being named by Trump as well.
But this is not it. Trump's second term could be harsher for China even in economic terms. The US President-elect's China policy in his first term was centered around tariffs, and this led to a tariff war, with both the sides imposing heavy taxes on each other's goods. But now, Rubio's nomination hints that Trump might take even a tougher line. In fact, Trump has promised to end China's most favored nation trading status and impose even higher taxes than those in his first term. So with Rubio at helm, we could see a rise in tensions with more trade restrictions, sanctions and military posturing in the Indo-Pacific. Rubio's strong support for Taiwan has already drawn Beijing's ire. Analysts predict that Taiwan will increase arms purchases from US once Trump is in office, and this could lead to escalation in tensions with China. But the real question here is, will Trump allow Rubio to push the US into direct confrontation with China? Or will Trump, known for his deal-making approach, eventually seek a more pragmatic relationship with Beijing? It remains to be seen. Bureau Report, India Today Global.